Teams have traveled 2,000 miles using skill, grit, and determination. And today, the champion of the world's longest snow machine race is revealed, and the winning team's place in history will be secure. Live from Fairbanks, it's the finish of the 2016 Iron Dog on KTUU Channel 2.
Welcome to Channel 2's coverage of the 2016 Iron Dog finish. I'm Kari Bustamante. Joining me is Iron Dog Executive Director Kevin Kastner. We are minutes away from seeing the winners, Team 8, Tyler Ackelstad and Tyson Johnson, cross the finish line. They have been perennial contenders. Why do you think this was their year?
You know, I think it really comes down to the fact they obviously have the experience. They've come so close, obviously, known as the bridesmaids. I personally think that it has to do with the fact there's been a change in their lives in the last year. Their parents, married, and maybe just that small bit of temperament has slowed them down, a little self-preservation, because nobody rides faster than these two guys. Everyone knows that. But the trick was that last little piece of luck, and this might just be the combination of personal temperament and obviously the experience that they already had from their so close finishes.
Well, it is kind of a fun fact for you at home. Tyler's wife and Tyson's fiance are both pregnant with boys, actually. So it seems like maybe we'll have a future teammate in the making, actually.
That would be great.
Yeah. So they've had a pretty clean, well, I shouldn't say pretty clean, almost perfectly clean run to Nome, and that was the very first time that they were first to the checkpoint, winning the $10,000 prize. And now, what do you think it means to a team that's come so close so many times? And in Tyler's words, he says, we always find a way to mess it up. So what do you think it means to them to finally just get that win? 18 years for Tyson.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. It's almost, half a lifetime they've been working.
That is half his life. He's 36.
Yeah, right, exactly. So, I mean, clearly the elation, and if you've heard Scott Davis and some of his stuff, just talk about that feeling that you get, and I can't imagine how excited they are.
Me neither. Well, let's take a look at their journey to Fairbanks. An Iron Dog win for Tyler Ackelstad and Tyson Johnson can be summed up in one word: finally.
We always find a way to screw it up. So we almost did again.
The duo that finished runner-up in 2013 scratched in the last two races, so arriving clean and first to Nome was new territory for Team 8.
It feels really good just to get here mainly. Still got a long way to go, so we're kind of just focused on that and not really thinking too much about this part of it, but the end goal is our main thing, so we just want to get to Fairbanks.
With the confidence of a flawless first half, the team left Nome Thursday with a 43-minute lead on the pack.
Comforting, but it's at the same point, it's just 43 minutes. It can come and go real easy. Just going to take a nice, easy ride like we kind of were doing coming in here and keep on going and get to Fairbanks.
That's definitely a nice little buffer.
It seems like Team 8 is our winners, as we have the plane flying overhead to let us know that they are approaching. So it has been a very clean run for them. Why do you think this year allowed all the sleds to, the top 10 looks pretty good?
Well, there's no doubt the weather. I mean, look out here in Fairbanks, it's incredible. And that's been the major contributor, is how clean they stay clean when it's not so cold and not so rough. So that's what it boils down to. Mother Nature.
And here are our winners, Tyson Johnson and Tyler Ackelstad, into the chute in Fairbanks. Waving them is, I believe that is
Shan. I think that's
Shan.
Mom.
That is Tyson's mother, Shan. Tyson, of course, got into this race because of his father, right?
That's correct.
Eric's up there with his little brother Eric as well, and I believe I see a couple of champagne
I'm fairly certain the
there.
whole family flew up for this.
Yeah.
In anticipation, because clearly this is a big deal for all of them.
Absolutely, absolutely. And as far as Tyler, I believe Tyler's wife, Erin, is up there with their son, Liam. I don't know if you guys can see, Liam's wearing a little number 8 on his back that says Dad's #1 fan. So first-time champions Tyson Johnson and Tyler Ackelstad. They finally,
right?
Yes, absolutely.
TNT finally makes it here.
So on their tails, I believe, is Todd Minnick and Nick Olstad, a two-time, the only pair that has a championship on as a team in this year's race.
I believe so.
Yeah,
I believe so. So we've had a bunch of marriage changes, but I think they're the only ones that have had a championship together.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then behind them, coming in third, we're expecting Brad George and Robbie Shackle.
And I believe they're in tow.
Yes, they are. But I believe that they have enough of a lead on Quam and McKenna to be able to.
Feo and McKenna.
Oh, sorry. Feo and
No worries.
Feo and McKenna.
Yeah, but so I think they have enough lead, but we'll see.
We will see. Let's see. They should be coming over here any minute to talk with us. Seems like the family is just swarming
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, to be expected.
Absolutely. I
It's
mean,
a mob scene.
well, and to think about it, they scratched the past 2 years.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, they've had just nothing but the worst luck. They come so close. So this is pretty incredible. So I'm sure they're overwhelmed at the moment with everybody around them.
Well, 2 years ago, they actually scratched out of Tanana. That's why it was a little, even the wives and girlfriends are on edge a little bit, thinking like, we can't celebrate just yet,
Right.
because they have unfortunately had some issues on the last day before. It seems like they are now talking.
I believe we're trying to clear a hole.
Clear a hole to get them over here to come see us.
Oh, here
I
they
do see
come.
Tyson and Tyler on their way over here now. First-time champions. Still about a fair, I would say, over 30-minute lead on second place.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they've held a really strong lead for a long time.
Stayed consistent.
So here they come.
Let's get them over here. Here is, it seems like an emotional Tyler Ackelstad. Just getting cleaned up and camera ready for us.
Got to look pretty.
Tyler, congratulations. How does it feel to finally be here and in first?
This is amazing. This is just awesome. 12 years in the making, and finally we've figured it out. We just nerve-wracking all day today.
Why was this year different?
I think we just calmed down a little bit and maybe just rode our own race, didn't really focus on what everyone else was doing, and just did our own thing.
At what point did you guys really feel, we're champions?
When I crossed it, when I crossed that, I was scared until the last mile. You just never know, and it feels so good. It's awesome.
Was your mentality any different? You guys are always in the chase, so to be leading the pack, what was that emotion like?
I think we were just concentrating on staying clean and not trying to ride too hard and break down, force those guys to try to make up time and take the chances.
I think we left Tanana this morning just looking to get to Manly and then to Nenana, and wasn't trying to focus on this finish line, and and it all came together.
$65,000, not to mention the $10,000 that you guys won at halfway. Do you guys have plans for that?
I don't yet. I haven't even thought about it. That's part of the whole thing too, is I didn't even want to think about anything about winning or just now we can figure that out. And we got the new record by 5 minutes.
We both got kids coming, so that's where it'll probably go.
Yeah, exactly.
How about your sleds? Talk about your Skidoos this year.
They worked really good. I mean, I couldn't be happier with them.
That's the key to this race too, is not having wrench time, and we had 0 wrench time. Maintenance and one little mistake on my part with a bent bar, and other than that, the sleds have been flawless. Haven't had to touch a wrench to them, which is unheard of and speaks tremendous words for the Skidoo, as well.
So now that you guys have figured out the recipe to success, you think maybe the race is in trouble?
Everybody kept telling us as soon as we got one, then we'll start clicking them off. So I hope that's the case.
Yeah, I hope so.
Congratulations, you two.
Thanks a lot.
All right, well, that'll do it for our coverage from the 2016 Iron Dog race. Now, you can relive the excitement of the 2015 Iron Dog by watching a documentary produced by KTUU featured on NBC Sports. The program tells the story of a near snowless 2015 race through the eyes of competitors Scott Davis, Scott Feo, Eric Quam, and others. It is now available for purchase or rental on iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, and Sony PlayStation. Just go to the platform of your choice and search for Iron Dog to watch it today. Once again, thanks for joining us on Channel 2 for the coverage of the 2016 finish. Tyson Johnson, Tyler Ackelstad are your winners. I'm Kari Bustamante, Kevin Kastner. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.